grips while holding the timpani sticks. There are 3 different grips, and each one of them produces a slightly different tone quality, timbre, character. American grip is very similar to what you would do on a snare drum when we're first learning matched grip and playing on a snare drum, mallet percussion instruments. We generally have our palms down and we might be a little bit rolled in and relaxed. So if I think of my thumbs, they could be facing each other, or French grip would be with the thumbs on top, the mallets almost parallel to each other, and American is somewhere in between the two. How it affects the sound is that with the French grip, the weight of the thumb is about the only thing that's on the top of the stick, controlling the rebound off the drum head. With the German grip, the weight of my palm and arm are all on top of the drumstick, and so that additional weight behind the mallet produces a slightly different timbre or tone quality. Generally, a French sound is perceived to be a little bit lighter or brighter sound. German is a little bit darker of a timbre. It's almost if you take the same note and just change the quality of it without changing the pitch or frequency of it. Most Americans play with a French grip. There are a few very well-respected professional players who play with a German grip, and some in between. In Europe, most European players, and this is being very generalized here, so play with a German palms down grip, some a little bit of French. I encourage both, really focusing perhaps on French just because of the punctuation, the articulation that you're able to get with a finger snap that's a little bit different than having the whole weight of the arm on top of the stick. With German grip, it's very similar to what we've already done with snare drum playing, so we already have a basic command or grasp of that approach to playing. The main thing is that instead of into the drum head, whichever grip that we're playing with, the idea is to have the mallet either rebound or lift off the drum head unimpeded and as quickly as possible. There are 2 different schools of that as well. One of them is natural rebound. Fred Hinger, Philadelphia Orchestra, did a lot with natural rebound, and basically it's the idea of throwing the mallet down at the head and just like bouncing a ball, letting gravity rebound it back up. Another school of thought is lift. Cloyd Duff of the Cleveland Orchestra used a lot of lift, where you're going to be striking and primarily snapping or drawing the sound out of the drum by pulling the mallet away from the drum head, instead of, even with the French grip, that's a little bit more rebound. And that's a little bit more with a wrist snap or lift off the drum head.
Watch me!